Today, I want to talk about something that I feel like sometimes most synth YouTubers tend to forget. Freebeat. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Freebeat, where I post new music-related content every single day, so if that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and be sure to check out my free upcoming live stream concert, Freebeat Live Clash of Fools. It's on Friday, April 2nd at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's going to be a ton of fun. Hope to see you there. Let's get started. So we've clearly got the Teenage Engineering OPZ right here, and this was actually the second device that I ever picked up here at the channel. And recently I saw a comment that made me think back to the main reason that I picked up the OPZ. And the comment was just another one of those generic calling it out for, well, it can't do this, this, and this, and it's $600, and it blah, 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 all the things it can't do. And it was the response to the comment that really inspired me to make this video. I can't remember where the comment was, unfortunately, and I didn't remember it until just a few days ago. But the response basically said, have you even seen the form factor, and have you actually used it? Do you know how immediate it is? And it was the part about the OPZ being immediate that stuck out to me. And I started to realize, because every day I watch several different gear reviews because stuff's always coming out. But I've noticed that a lot of people don't talk about the immediacy of devices. And I guess form factor kind of ties into that. But the ability to just pick up a device, turn it on, and start playing seems to be undervalued. And we know the pocket operators are great at that. But with the release of the Novation Circuit Tracks, and I'm guessing the Circuit Rhythm is going to have the built-in battery as well, we've seen these built-in battery devices that can really do quite a bit, which made me, think about the OPZ, and that's kind of what I want to focus on today. The form factor of this thing is absolutely ridiculous. And, let's turn it off again, turn it right back on, wait for it to boot up, there we go, just like that. I've got 4 on the floor coming, snare drum 2 and 4. Nice pattern there. Just like that. We're off and running. There's not a lot of other devices out there that can do that. And I think it's important from time to time, when we're looking at new gear and watching reviews of gear, to consider our own perspective. And I know that seems really silly, like of course you want to consider your own perspective, but watch how someone is using a piece of gear and, actually stop and think. Does this apply to my situation? Can I use this device in the way that someone else is using it? For instance, when I looked at the Model D, my Behringer Model D originally, I saw it on someone's desk. It had a permanent home on this big, beautiful synthesizer setup, this whole desktop setup, a MIDI controller that was plugged into basically everything all at once and was always there, computer always on, everything always powered into it, ready to go, ready to make music at any time. And I completely ignored that. I was just listening to the Model D, got it home, realized, this is kind of a pain to set it up, take it down every time I want to play. And it's only been, you guys know, very recently that I've actually started using my Model D and, learning it and discovering that it's awesome. It's a really cool synth. But the lack of immediacy of use was what really turned me off of it, I realize. And it's something that I feel most synth YouTubers, probably myself included, forget from time to time. Most people don't have a giant room devoted to synthesizers, or at least a big desk. Even me right here, I realize that I am incredibly lucky to have this, this little desk here. This is basically it. But it's enough room to have a couple things set up and play with those pieces of gear. And I just think it's something that synth YouTubers could address a little better in their videos, is more of a, a wide use scenario. Is this going to work for someone who doesn't have a lot of space? or who doesn't have a computer. There are a bunch of people out there who don't have computers. So is this piece of gear really going to work? I've noticed some comments about some of the Arturia stuff, how you have to have Mac or PC to upgrade the firmware, which I know is, it's nitpicky, but something that I feel should be considered in reviews and product videos, especially because it takes 10 seconds to insert that line into your video. So yeah, aside from that, I think I just want to jam on the OPZ. I just want to remind you guys to, consider immediacy of use and how easy it is to pick up a synth and just start using it. And if you're a reviewer, just drop that into your video. Drop that information in there, and I feel like that'll really help connect you with your audience. I feel like it's definitely helped me sympathize with my viewers, because like I said, I do have a desk, but it's not that big. And when I got the OPZ, I had nothing. I had no space at all. So let's jam. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. That was a fun jam. If you did, go ahead and leave a like on it. If not, you can leave a dislike. That's okay too. Doesn't hurt my feelings, just makes me try that much harder next time. Either way, be sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Thank you so very much for being here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.